Hello and welcome viewers to Healthdear YouTube channel. Most of us think that carbohydrates are mainly responsible for fattening, though it does not apply to all. Protein on the other hand helps us build muscles, keep our weight in check, and is also considered wonderful when it comes to staying fit and healthy. But many of us are unaware of the fact that too much protein is unhealthy. In today's video, we will see how much protein does a person need, and then we will get on to see what are the side effects of having too much protein. Plus, I have also listed down some of the benefits of eating the right amount of protein per day. Let us first understand how much protein does a person need. An average person needs to consume around 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of his body weight per day. This gives us a guideline of about 46 grams a day for average woman and 56 grams a day for an average man. On the other hand, for more physically active people, higher protein is required. For moderate hobby athletes who practice about 3 times a week, they need around 1.0 gram of protein per kilogram. For those who indulge in intensive endurance sports, need 1.4 grams per kilogram. For strength athletes, about 1.5 grams per kilogram is needed. And for competitive athletes, about 2.0 grams per kilogram is required. Now let us take an example and understand. If the weight of a person is, for example, 60 kgs and is a physically active person, the formula for calculating protein requirement per day will be the person's body weight into protein per day value equals to your protein requirement. So in our example, the body weight is 60 kgs. Per day protein intake value is 1.0 grams to 2.0 grams as the person is physically active person. As per our formula, 60 into 1.0 equals to 60, or on the higher side it would be 60 into 2 equals to 120. So ideally a physically active person needs to eat between 60 and 120 grams of protein per day. If you do moderate to heavy physical activity, be closer to the maximum limit. This recommendation of protein may be higher in more specific cases. Therefore, it is advised to consult with a nutritionist for an individualized adjustment. People who eat meat, cheese, milk or yogurt almost daily do not need to take extra protein supplements with the intention of increasing muscle mass. Now let us take a look at what are some of the side effects of having too much protein. You seem to be very thirsty. The more protein you eat in your diet, the more your liver and kidney have to work. In order to support your kidneys eliminate the waste that occurs from the digestion of proteins, you need to drink extra water. A balanced diet requires a person to take around 2 liters of fluid per day, but those who are on protein-rich diet need to increase their fluid intake to about 3 to 4 liters a day in order to avoid dehydration. Indigestion and constipation occurs. Protein, especially from animal origin, has a major drawback. For example, chicken breast and cottage cheese do not have any fiber, which is very crucial for proper digestion. It should be 25 to 35 grams of fiber per day. If the body does not get the recommended amount of fiber, it may result in indigestion. A diet with too much protein but low fiber contained in fruits, vegetables, whole grains and nuts can cause constipation. Make sure you include as many fiber-rich foods as possible in your diet. Protein powder as a nutritional supplement is okay but should also contain fiber. So if you want to do without carbohydrates, at least try to get enough fiber from larger salads and legumes. Your belly will thank you. Increased weight. It is correct that protein-rich diets may cause the kilos to tumble in the short term. But in the long term, increase in protein content and constant calorie intake may result in weight gain. And unfortunately, not always in the form of muscles. The moral of the story is, pay attention to the balance. Proteins are great, but not too much. Bad breath. If you consume too much meat, it may result in bad breath, in spite of exemplary dental hygiene. This happens due to the ketones which your body starts producing as soon as you do not eat enough carbohydrates and you are on a protein-rich diet. May result in kidney problems. When consuming protein, nitrogen compounds are also taken up, which are driven back out of the body by the kidney. Normal protein consumption is therefore no problem at all. However, many strength athletes absorb unbelievable amounts of it, for example via bars or protein powder. The kidneys have to work much harder to get rid of all the nitrogen intake. Over a long period of time, this can cause damage to the kidneys. Increases the risk of rheumatism and gout. If too much of protein is eaten every day, you are likely to expose yourself to the increased risk of rheumatism and gout. Because excessive amounts of protein may result in over-acidic body, therefore it is advised that people who consume a lot of protein should also ensure that they drink enough water. You suffer from mood swings. Carbohydrates provide energy to the body and also stimulates the production of the hormone serotonin in the brain. Low level of serotonin in the body can make you feel irritable and uncomfortable. This is the reason why people on high protein diet have mood swings too often. We have seen what are the side effects of having too much of protein. So before we come to the end of this video, let us quickly take a look at some of the amazing benefits of having right amounts of protein. It gives you beautiful hair, helps us get that firm, youthful looking skin, helps us build a healthy and strong immune system. It is a building material for the cells of our body, keeps our muscles strong and healthy, and also manages hormones and enzymes in the body. Thank you for watching this video. If you think this video was useful and informative, please like and subscribe my channel. Have a beautiful day ahead. Meet you next time. Until then, stay happy and healthy.